Yoga here. This is Yoga Quickies, the show where you tell us what you want out of your yoga or fitness routine, and we deliver it to you in 5 minutes or less. I am here with the wonderful Anna Ferguson from World Peace Yoga in Cincinnati, Ohio, and she is incredible. You are so amazing, and thank you so much for being here with me to teach us how to meditate. So in this crazy world, no matter where you are, it's difficult to meditate. You basically have told us out there that it's difficult for you to find a seat, for you to come into the yoga practice, for you to find any kind of meditation. And right here at World Peace Yoga, you have meditation classes, you have yoga classes. So World Peace is a really special place in Cincinnati where it's not just classes, but it's kind of like a full service wellness. You got a lot of stuff going on here at World Peace. Tell us a little bit about that before we go into meditation.
So yeah, we do offer yoga as a holistic practice here. So whether it's asana, the postures, pranayama, breathing techniques, meditation, or anything off the meditation pillow or yoga mat, from how we speak or interact or what we eat, we offer all different kinds of aspects of how to practice yoga on and off the mat.
Yeah.
And all really to assist people with connecting with their most authentic and exquisite state of being, and doing that through connecting more deeply with intuition and a sense of empathy and compassion.
Now, how's the yoga and meditation scene in Cincinnati? I know for cities like Los Angeles, where I'm based out of, it's super booming. There's meditation studios opening up left and right, just as there are yoga studios. So how's the yoga meditation scene here?
I think that asana, I would say, is booming in Cincinnati and is great. And meditation is coming along. There's more and more people meditating, and we'd like to see more people meditating.
Living on the air in Cincinnati. Not just WKOP, it's in Cincinnati. I love that show, by the way. It's a great show, back in the 70s. Anyway, okay, so you guys have asked us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram how to just find a minute of stillness. And we're going to show you how. In fact, we've even set up a few different seats to get started. So we can go into the seats. Tell us how you master finding a moment of that stillness. Oh, we'll put 5 minutes on the clock too, because it is quickie.
Sure.
Go for it, girl.
All right. So I definitely recommend some kind of movement before you get into your meditation practice, whether it's just simple shaking and moving the body, or a few postures, dancing, whatever it is that kind of gets any of the fidgety movements out of your system, basically tiring the body out a little bit.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's kind of the point of yoga anyways, to move your body into a still state. And there's nothing like having an asana practice before, but sometimes if you don't have time to do that, a little wiggle, a little shake, it'll get you into that
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So once doing that, finding a seat that works for you, and everyone's going to be different. I recommend a seated upright position for those that are new to meditation. You can really meditate in any position, but I think it takes a more experienced meditator to meditate lying down, for example, because it's very easy as a beginner to fall asleep. So, seated upright position. So I have a folding chair here, which is higher elevated. So for those that maybe have knee issues or have a hard time getting up and down from the floor, a chair is a great option. And then this lower seat that you may sit with legs extended out or cross-legged, and it has a little bit of back support. Right now I'm sitting on 2 blocks, and these blocks may be used in a cross-legged seat, lotus seat, or in a hero virasana seat.
That's my pose of choice.
With the knees, the feet out to the side and the knees bent, and you might even use 2 blocks.
Perfect.
So whatever works for you here.
Yeah.
And then we have
2 blankets.
2 blankets.
And I like this because when you're sitting for a long period of time, you do feel like, oh my gosh, tingliness and whatnot. And besides moving around, it's sometimes good to have that position where your hips are already elevated a little bit more, so you don't feel the pins and needles. This is good. Or you can even do it. Can you do it like this? Even higher. I'm lazy. I need more lift.
Yeah.
I like the lift.
Yeah. The higher you lift your hips, the less likely your legs are going to fall asleep.
Yeah. And I feel a little bit more length in the spine too.
Yeah.
I know meditation, especially for people that have extremely busy lives, which like who isn't this these days? And Anna is a mom. I know fitting in that time, like how do you do it when you've got, you know, phone calls and crazy toddler, and how do you fit in the time, and how do you fit in that with those distractions going on?
So for me, I take 5 minutes a day to, like I said, find basically the 3 steps: to find your seat, to really dedicate yourself to being still in that seat, and to focus the mind on something that's uplifting or an intention, something that keeps the mind focused. And usually when I'm sitting for those 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever I have for the day, sometimes it's 30 seconds or 1 minute,
Yeah.
my son is whirling around me and doing all kinds of things. Sometimes he actually does sit with me, but most of the time he is doing a very active meditation, his own meditation, which is moving all around the room.
Yeah.
So whatever it is that's going on, choosing that one point of focus, and I find it really helpful also to focus on breathing, especially when there's a lot of distractions, whether they're internal distractions or external distractions.
Yeah, and there's nothing like that to keep you present, whether it's a jackhammer or a child or an alarm. You know, as soon as you recognize that that's happening, you're like, okay, I've identified that. You're in the moment. You can't be any more than in the moment than recognizing what's going on around you. So that's great, and it's easy. It's not like, you can even do this at your office chair. I mean, if you're at your office chair, you're just sitting there, just take a moment, say, I'm here, this is my seat, take a deep breath, phone calls, you know, emails dinging, you can just be present, have a mantra or an intention. Yeah, I like that. So, and it's sort of breaking the myth of meditation. Most people think, you know, you gotta stay there for an hour, you can't move, you know, you've got to keep in that seat for a full hour or 45 minutes, and it's not about that. It's just about finding that time and letting yourself be in that present moment.
Right, and ultimately meditation is, as we become more and more practice, a 24/7 practice, because it's really all about being, like you said, being in the moment and being mindful. And the idea is to be in that mindful, open, receptive state all of the time. So we can be, as we
Thanks, timer.
as we do more of these practices,
Yeah.
we're able to connect to, let's see,
Ourselves,
Yeah.
our awareness, and the present moment. I think it's amazing, and that's within 5 minutes. We got that. You can get any of these seats. I mean, I'm sure you have some of these seats in your home. I say even with some of these blocks, if you don't, you can get them on Amazon or any yoga, you know, online store, or even a sporting goods store, or a very large book.
right.
If you've got a large book, you can sit right on that. I was at a hotel the other day, and I actually sat on the Bible. I'm so sorry. But anyway, I mean, you can find any of these things, even bath mats at home and your own pillow. You can sit upright, and you know, it doesn't mean 5 minutes. If you got a 5-minute quickie to do meditation, it's great. If you got a minute, if you got 45 minutes, and I have to tell you guys, we did this video about 14 times with her kid, who's beautiful, by the way. Now we're running around like crazy, and she was so centered through the whole thing. I think I was the one who was like, what's happening? So this is wonderful. I'm so grateful for Anna. She's such a great shining light here in Cincinnati, and especially on a very, very cold, wintry day. It's so great to have that light and that warmth here for our yoga quickies. So thank you so much, Anna.
Thank you.
And I Lady Yoga, on behalf of Anna and myself and LA Yoga Magazine and Yoga Quickies, thank you guys so much for checking us out. You'll see us every Thursday here. Tell us what you want to know by subscribing below and making nice comments below. And all of Anna's information in Cincinnati and World Peace Yoga is here, down below. All of her trainings and retreats and all that good stuff is right down below. You got a book coming out too.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you guys so much. Namaste.
Namaste.
We did it, girl.
Yeah.